Alrighty, friends. It is 7 p.m. Eastern, so it is time to get started. We have our largest panel of the day here with a eclectic mix of MCParks cast members, all who have currently the GR tag or have in the past kept their main priority as GR. So a lot of diverse skill sets on the stage. We'll say that. And Brian's also here.
I'm here.
Nice.
That's kind of rude.
You know, it is what it is.
So to start us off, we will go down the line, and I just want everybody to say what their favorite guest relations memory on the server is. So Andy, if you want to go first.
Sure. So, one of my favorite memories I've had as being a GR is kind of around when I first started. Really, honestly, the first time running the games was super special. Running Four Corners, that was one of my favorite games playing before even becoming a GR. So that's always really fun. Just causing excitement, causing chaos is always fun. Just having fun. That's really the biggest thing.
Nice. Alrighty, Veggie, you're up.
I would say my favorite memory is probably running Four Corners for the first time. I think that was pretty fun.
Very fun. Soupy, do you have any standout memories to you?
I think maybe as just I don't know, just interacting with the guests is my favorite memory.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good one. Who do we got next? Nate, right? Yeah. There's a lot of names right next to each other.
Well, I guess one of my favorite memories is TFN this year. It was so fun hanging out with all the guests and everyone.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good answer. Sacred, yourself?
Yeah, I agree with Nate here. For my first TFN, it was a ton of fun being able to hang out with all the guests and everyone and see just the excitement around everything.
Good news, guys. It's not done yet. We still have one more week.
The biggest week yet.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Set sail.
Alrighty, Rat Pods, you're up.
I say that my favorite memory actually happened not that long ago. A fellow member in here, Kira, I was a character handler, helped her out, and it was the Disneyland Pirates of the Caribbean that day, and we helped Jack Sparrow come out and greet all the guests and get everybody really excited. That it was just a very themed day, and it was just so exciting seeing everybody just all in character and just all in the theme for the day. That's stand out my favorite moment.
Nice. Alrighty, Panda, you're up.
Alrighty, so I'd have to say my favorite memory was the Yule.
Ooh, good one.
Was the what one?
The Yule Ball.
I think we lost Panda.
I think we fell asleep.
Oh, hello?
Yeah.
No, I'm still
there
here.
he
I'm
is.
sorry.
Don't
yeah,
sleep on the microphone.
Doing push to talk, you know. So yeah, Yule Ball
Grand.
2022, it was amazing just because like seeing everybody in their Harry Potter like holiday robes and stuff like that and just having a great time. It was absolutely amazing.
Nice. Brian, what's your favorite?
As one of the most chaotic cast members on this team, about 5 years ago, my first 5 minutes as a GR, I destroyed the submarine voyage lake with a torch. That was my favorite
I
moment.
remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yep. 5 minutes into being a GR.
That's your favorite memory?
That was so funny.
Oh yeah, that was insanity.
Now I notice everybody is talking about positive moments with guests and really
It's
nice,
Brian.
wholesome interaction, and your favorite is when you destroyed the server.
You know what happens.
Alrighty, Hondo, what do you have? What's your favorite?
Oh, my favorite moment as a GR was beating Darren by 15. Oh no, sorry.
I knew you were going to say
my
that.
favorite moment. My favorite moment as a GR actually did not happen on the server. It happened in real life, and that was actually when we went to Give Kids the World Village to help clean up the hurricane damage.
That's a really good one. So for those of you guys who don't know, I'll provide a little bit of context to that one. the MC Parks cast members were helping out with an event that Give Kids the World was hosting, and MC Parks was being showcased at that event. Unfortunately, due to an incoming hurricane, that event was canceled, but a bunch of MC Parks cast members still came to Orlando, and we spent pretty much like a full 8 hours helping, I think it was like over 200 volunteers clean up from the hurricane.
All but 2 are in here. We're missing.
Yeah,
Accident,
my car still smells from that road trip.
I'm curious as to what smell you're referring to.
The NASA accident and Tim's smell.
Yeah.
Hold on. What?
Rachel, go ahead.
Yeah. So my favorite GR memories honestly have been just all of the times I've gotten to host karaoke and run dance parties for all of the guests.
Nice. Yeah, those nice interactions.
Yeah.
Who we got next? Ewoks, go ahead.
I have a lot of favorite memories, but I think some of my favorites are some of the meet and greets I've helped with, especially the couple of times we've done the BB-8 meet and greet. That one is a lot of fun.
Yes, I agree. How about you, Panic?
Well, apart from the absolute chaos that happens at Slash Fork McDonald's, not to sound totally cringe, but I think just meeting everyone on the stage and all the guests, I honestly think I've made some like really long-term friends here, and you're all amazing. I love you guys.
I can't believe
Excellent.
we go from Brian's to that.
The team is a spectrum, right? Like, you know, we got the chaos, then we got the wholesome nice, and you know it succeeds because it is that diverse set of play styles on MC Park. Kira, go ahead.
I think my favorite moment was when I was able to create Harry Potter Four Corners with Livy and Dispy, and then also premiering that to all the guests and how excited they were. Yeah.
Nice. That's a good one. What about you, Josh?
So for the 10th anniversary, we rolled out the cavalcade, and we sort of announced that we were gonna do like a big showing of it. It was like 4 or 5 o'clock or something. We had like, I don't know, a lot of guests show up, and we managed to get everyone like lined up along the side of the road like it was an actual parade. It was such a fun time, really, because there's something new that a lot of people hadn't seen before, but also like it was just a fun time to hang out.
Yeah, that's up there. What about you, NASA?
Mine, it's not as bad as Brian's was, but it's up there pretty funny. I think Ewok was there for it during the Snowden event. We were character handling, and we had brought out, and Olaf had come out to say hello in all the snow, and so had Anna. And the guests were a bit overexcited, and they had just wanted to show Olaf their new hockey sticks. We couldn't find Olaf for a little bit.
Yikes.
There was like 20 people surrounding him. And naturally, everyone was being really aggressive with showing their hockey sticks off. It was very entertaining.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that, but I think I'm glad I wasn't there for that.
Probably a good thing.
Yeah, for the best. Ashton, go ahead.
So it's not even really just staff, but in general on MC Parks, just all the connections I've made and all the friends that I've been able to make just through chat and all that kind of stuff.
Nice. Zach, you're up next.
I'd say, honestly, my favorite moment pretty much goes in line with NASA, just the Snowden event. Pretty much any of the events we've been able to host where we've had like a really big theme to them. That's kind of my favorite thing to always do and see just the reaction of all the guests.
Yeah, I always, I think one of the things we really excel at is those custom events. So I'm glad it's up there for you guys also. Broken, go ahead.
My favorite has to be during Storybook 6 when Kaylee was giving open interviews to new GRs. It was an open interview, and as everyone was giving their answers, they were answering them in public. So at that time, I didn't really know anything about MCParks. When it was my turn, I just repeated what everyone said. And so essentially, I cheated my way here. I shouldn't be here.
Oh boy.
Well,
Broken always has a bit.
that was exactly as I expected that to go. Kayla, go ahead.
Honestly, I think anything that we've done related to Halloween has been my favorite, like the Oogie Boogie Bash character meet and greets, and then the Emerald Pines trick-or-treating stuff. I don't remember when that was, but I really liked that.
Nice. And then last but certainly not least, AJ, go ahead. I feel like you've been here for a while, so you probably have a good one.
Yeah, I have so many favorite memories, but definitely 2020 TFN was so iconic. You just had to be there.
Would you care to elaborate on that at all, or no?
Well, the karaoke was amazing. I remember that.
Is
And
that the
then
one that
just,
Broken did his Let It Go thing at, or was that the
yeah,
other
I
one?
think that was that year.
Okay,
and it was just
iconic.
amazing.
S tier.
Nice. Okay, so good job, everyone. I will tell mine. And I just quickly want to say something, and then I think we're just gonna open the floor to questions. It's a little too densely packed up here to do what we did with the Imagineer panel, where I sort of went down the line and talked to everybody. But this
Get
isn't
your questions
necessarily
ready.
yeah, this isn't necessarily like a me story, but just like a overall MC Parks feel good customer service story. And it was a couple of years ago. A bunch of us were in Discord and we were talking, and we're in a general channel just chatting about whatever. And somebody had muted their microphone. They were talking, and they sent me a message, and they were like, "Hey, sorry, I had to mute my mic. My parents are fighting." And they disconnected for a little bit and came back. And so I messaged them and was like, "Hey, everything all right? Just want to make sure that things are okay." And the guy responded, yeah, it was fine. It just happens a lot. And this is my happy place. Usually when they fight, I'm able to just put in headphones and forget about the world and not have to worry about that sort of stuff. And that really solidified how important everything we do here is, specifically our guest relations cast members, right? Because when those situations happen and we are that level of escapism for people, that is a life-changing thing that this community is able to do. And the people that are up here on the stage right now are the front lines of making that happen. So kudos to you guys. That story is one that exists because of the amazing work that you guys do. And I hope that you guys know that you make that sort of impact on everybody. And if you don't know about, or if you didn't know about that story, now you do. So we'll open the floor to questions. Go ahead and drop them into the channel. Brooke asked one, mostly joking, but it was, "Why are we such an awesome team?" If anybody wants to take this little layup and pat yourselves on the back and answer it.
I'll go for it.
Yeah, go for it, Brian.
No.
We'll see where this goes.
Positive. I
Yeah.
can be positive. Don't worry.
Be
What
careful,
I'll say,
put it down.
what I will say about the guest relations team is, it brings everyone together. Over time, I know a lot of us have become friends, and we don't only just play MC Parks anymore. We just play any other game we play, and it brings everyone together. We work as a team. Everyone's on the same page most of the time. It's just a good time. When we have arguments, we talk about it, and we come together into a resolution at the end of the day. Every decision is mainly a team-based decision. So I like that we have a lot of support when it comes to our team.
Skinny wanted to know how the mayonnaise joke started.
Honestly, don't remember. Just happened one day because I started throwing spicy mayo at people, and it just stuck from there. And every time I join, it's something with mayonnaise.
WC Gaming asks, "What's it take to be on the GR team?"
Patience.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of patience, but I also feel like it also takes a lot of heart. You really have to be in it for the community and to bring people together.
Great answer. Anybody want to add anything onto that?
I think it takes just a genuine wanting to help people. I think that if you really like helping people, it makes it a really fun thing to do.
I'd like to go off in that too. I'd like to say it takes a willingness to learn too. I mean, you can know everything there is to know about Disney, but it's more than just that. It's about how you can transfer that knowledge and help other people with it.
Also adding, very similar to what you said, also having some dedication as well. Like a lot of our GRs get on like really early on in the morning and they're still willing to help and they have the most like brightest moods and they're so happy and honestly it's just amazing to look up to and see.
Nice. Good answers, everyone. I think I'll tack onto that. I think compassion is a big one. You know, it is coming in with the mindset that sure, there are some trolls in the community and like there are people that like just want to like get a reaction, but a lot of times that you're helping solve for problems, you're solving for yes, right? Like the goal is how do we get this person to get an answer that is satisfactory to what they're looking for, and how do we provide them with the best experience? So it is solving for that positivity, and that has to come from a place of compassion and caring, because it's very easy to just be like, no, 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 all day. Next question was from Lord Thomas. He asked, what is everyone's favorite ride to do a group ride on? I guess we can go down the line for that. AJ, we'll start with you and then work our way the other way.
My favorite ride is plants.
Nice.
Plants.
I agree. Plants.
Kayla, you gonna go?
I really like doing SSS, just trying to fill the swings.
Good one. Broken.
Eventually, when it opens, Rise.
Of course.
Zach.
This fall.
Probably Test Track, honestly.
Okay. Ashton.
Frozen Ever After. It's not talked about enough.
Nice. NASA.
Disneyland monorail.
Good choice. Josh.
Interesting. If you can get enough people, Disneyland Railroad is always fun and gives you massive bonuses.
Yeah. Kiara.
Always Living with the Land, honestly.
Brooke.
Surprisingly, It's a Small World.
Nice. Which one? Disneyland or Disney World?
Oh, honestly, I love the design of the Disneyland ones. I have to go Disneyland.
Okay. Ewoks.
Indiana Jones.
Ooh.
Rachel.
I agree, Rachel.
Yeah, great ride.
That was good.
Plants.
Oh, there we go.
Honda.
I mean, someone has to say it. Warp rules.
Oh gosh.
Brian.
Most park points ever.
Cali River Rapids.
Brian
Great.
always come with
Excellent
chaos.
choice. Panda.
Definitely Disneyland Pirates of the Caribbean.
Good choice. Devin.
To rival what Panda just said, Walt Disney World Pirates Caribbean, because there's no place like a joke boat.
Okay, cool.
I feel like there's something in that we're missing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sacred.
Honestly, Dinosaur. I feel like it doesn't get enough love from the group ride side of things.
Yeah. No, that's a good one.
I have bad news for you.
It's on borrowed time. We're on the countdown to extinction now. Nate.
I'm gonna have to go Haunted Mansion Holiday.
Oh, interesting.
Soupy.
Ooh, the lag.
I think just in general, like the high capacity, right? So that we get a lot of park points, and like I guess like the more people can fit in, the better, I guess.
Like Incredicoaster and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Egg roll.
I think the post Happily Ever After group rides on the People Mover are my favorite.
I was wondering when someone's
Do you know who started that? Jack Patillo from Achievement Hunter. He used to back when Rooster Teeth was around, he would log on, watch whatever show we were running in the morning, and then go and ride People Mover immediately after. But they would be having like their team morning meeting, and he would just do that in the background. And that was how those started, like a couple years ago.
He was on a couple of weeks ago doing that again.
Oh, nice. And then Andy, what was your favorite ride to do group rides on?
I really like Expedition Everest.
How do you feel about it? It potentially getting a new facelift on MCParks.
We're just gonna have to see. I don't know. I'm excited. I don't know.
Everest
good.
has become significantly better, in my opinion, when we added the ambient audio.
Yes.
Before it was
Yeah.
kind of boring.
Can I
I want
say
to
something
change
word?
mine to Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
Tough for a group ride, but yeah.
Just
Go
gonna
ahead,
point
NASA.
this out. Every one of you here, there's a group ride that every single one of you does every single day because I sit there watching chat when I'm sitting there relaxing.
Oh
and
yeah,
trying
I
to
know
do
what you're
videos.
talking about.
Not a single one of you said Silly Symphony Swings.
Yes,
I said it.
I
said it.
Kayla said it.
Wow.
Kayla said it. She said
NASA,
I heard
we have
plants.
discussion.
I heard you say plants.
I'm
I
not
did
gonna
not say plants.
lie. That is my least favorite group ride
I
because
have
it's
to
so
agree.
done.
My
Way too
favorite
many.
achievement, though, is Jumping Jellyfish Champ Eon.
Yeah.
We heard
Same.
about we heard about warp rules, but what about warp DL rules?
I don't know if that should exist
I don't
anymore.
think it should exist anymore.
All right. Anywho, what does it entail to work in GR? I'm interested, but also worried because I'm a full-time student. Asks Tyler_here. Anybody want to tackle that?
So are a lot of people up here. So you
I
don't have
could-
anything to worry
So
about.
Uh,
I could tackle
I
too.
can kind of go into that if y'all want me to.
Yeah, briefly.
What does it entail? When you can be active, that you are active in chat, you're paying attention, helping guests on the server, and just interacting, running group rides, making sure chat's active. We don't have a set hours requirement though for you to be on the server.
Yeah, I'm also I'm actually going into being a full-time student, so I will be on a little bit less. But like Rachel said, it's a volunteer job, so it's on whenever you can be, and just make sure your heart is in it, and like you're still able to have fun and everything.
Yeah,
Really, as long as you're like generally up to date on, what's going on, what we're doing. Like you don't have to be on hours at a time every single day. Check in once a week, see what's going on at the meetings or whatever, and you're fine.
Yeah, as someone that was hired as a full-time student with a full-time job, it's manageable. Trust me, I get on here. This is like a stress relief after work or after school. So if you're interested in joining, I would say apply. You never know. You might like it. Like they said, it's all volunteer work. It's when you have time.
Good answers, everyone. But yes, no stress for timing or anything. The Golem 43 wants to know, what is the mindset for dealing with annoying/frustrating situations on people? Anybody have any
I
tips?
can talk about that. I feel like when you have to come in, at least with my opinion, you come in and think about somebody else's day, what somebody else is going through, and maybe the question or the chatter is just a little frustrating. But what are they going through? You don't know what somebody else's life is like. That you kind of have to take a second, be a friend, and maybe that'll stop the behavior.
Yeah, to kind of add on to that, there really isn't, like in our view as guest relations staff, there isn't annoying behavior. Everyone is an individual, and everyone is here because they love theme parks. And a lot of times when we come across a guest who is frustrated, usually it's because of the fact that they've been having some type of difficulty. So being able to actually, sit there and work with the guest, sometimes it might take a little more to help them out than it would, any other guest. But when you're finally able to help them get through it, for example, I know a couple of you guys have been having difficulties with shaders. Been seeing that a lot in help and support. And when we can help you guys and, get everything finally working for you, it feels great for us as it does for you. We love being able to help you guys.
I have a
Yeah,
story that goes with
absolutely.
that one.
You what?
I have a story that goes with that one.
Do you want to share it or no?
Yeah, sure. Well, it's
for it.
not even my story. It's actually Ryan's story. But there was, I think it was a few years ago. There was like a group of people online, and one of them or multiple of them were streaming, and they were kind of like troll streaming, right? So they were just sort of acting up a little bit, and they jokingly invited Ryan to go on the stream, and he actually went on the stream and talked to them for like an hour about the server and what we do and how we do it, and turned these like would-be trolls into people who like actually just started enjoying themselves because they got that little bit of understanding from someone who could have just like, you know, muted them or whatever for trolling, but they got that little bit of understanding, and they went from would-be trolls to like people actually enjoying themselves. So that was fun.
That's a really good point. I think that a lot of negative reactions, and I won't even say like annoying or frustrating just because of the connotation, like it's almost just like inconsistent behavior with what we'd like, you know, like it and a lot of those are from just like wanting to get like some sort of reaction out of a situation. And so if you either just ignore it or you know, use it as a pivot point to change their opinion, the situations almost always dissolve. Alrighty, next question we have is Broken TV asks, can we have everyone say guest relations at the same time?
That's not ever gonna happen.
One,
Not gonna happen.
2, 3.
Guest
relations. Good job. We got almost everyone.
Guest relations.
Yeah, thank you.
With Discord latency.
Let's see what other questions are there that are relevant. Trying to scroll through and make sure I'm not missing any questions.
There's a lot of chatter going on over here.
A long time, Kayla. A long time.
WC
Too
Gaming
long.
asks, how soon till I can be upgraded to the GR? Y'all forced me to ask.
Fire them.
They were peer pressure and tasks.
We have schedules for this.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
One-on-one
will-
is this week. One-on-one is this week.
I will say they were kind of peer pressure into asking that question.
Oh no,
They
100%.
were. I know.
That's funny.
That's a
I like
funny
that.
one though. Yeah, no, like I don't know what the actual schedule is. Sort of different for everyone, but like 2 to 3 weeks usually, I think, right? Or like a month.
Yeah, it's like a month-ish.
One-on-one is this week. So
I think
not
AJ
too
might be the oldest one here, Kayla.
Oldest one, like in
Like,
terms
the
of
oldest in terms
seniority.
Of how long seniority as
I was
a
about to say.
GR.
Not the oldest in
This
age.
one in terms of age. We all know who that belongs to.
All right, this one.
It's
Panda, you
Hey,
Alright.
Panda, you can't take that away from Don.
This is true,
Actually.
but they're not here.
He's not on the stage, yeah.
Alrighty.
That's
This next
true.
question is, how long have you been on the team for? So we'll start with AJ and then work our way down.
I joined the server in 2015, and I got GR in 2016.
Nice. Kayla?
I think I joined the server in like the beginning of 2022, I think.
Mhm.
And then became GR later that summer.
Nice. Broken?
Well, I joined. I said I joined. Back around Storybook 6, which is around.
2019?
Yeah. Though though I did look on my old alt account, and apparently I joined back in 2016. Don't know when.
Oh, interesting. Zach, what about you?
I don't remember when I first joined the server.
Wow.
I know like Universal was all outlines and you could basically walk through without paying for early access. But team wise, I have been about 5 years now.
Nice.
I claim no responsibility in that.
You came with Aaron, right, Zach?
Shortly after him, yes.
Okay. Alrighty. Ashton, when did you join? You're a recent join.
So I joined the server back in March, I believe, and then I joined the team in April.
Nice.
So I'm pretty new.
Yeah. I think we're gonna see a lot of 2022s forward here. NASA, what about you?
2020.
Nice, Josh.
You joined with Achievement Hunter. Yeah.
Yeah.
I defer my answer to the history panel.
Kira.
I joined last year in January, and then I think I became staff around June, July last year.
Brooke.
I think I joined the Minecraft server around 2020, but I became a GI in 2021, so 3 years.
What about you, Ewoks?
I joined the server in 2020. I became a GR in December of 2021.
Oh wow, I didn't realize there was that much of a gap. Rachel, go ahead.
You fell asleep again.
Sorry. No, my mic is
Beautiful
going
answer.
out. I joined the server February of 2022, and I became a GR almost immediately after.
Nice. Honda, how about yourself?
I also joined the server February 2022, not related this time. However, I became a GR a week before Rachel.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is that a sticking point?
To be fair, I joined the server a week after him, so.
That's fair. Brian, go ahead.
Joined the server January 2020. Got upgraded to GR 2 weeks later.
Man, you were here pre-pandemic. There's
Oh
not
yeah,
a lot of us who
I
are
was
like
here right
He
before
was
the
here
pandemic hit.
Pre-Achievement Hunter too.
Yeah.
Panda, go ahead.
I joined the server December 2021 and became a GR like 2 months later after that.
Nice. Devin.
I actually joined in about like 2016 when I was a kid, and then I took a really long break, and I came back June this year, and I became a GR in July.
Yeah, like just last month.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Sacred, go ahead.
Pretty similar to Devin. I think I found the server originally around 2016, 2017. Didn't play on it, and then came back around May, and just recently hit JR at last month, actually.
Very nice. What about you, Nate?
So I joined the server Halloween of 2021, and then just recently got GR about 2-3 months ago.
Like on Halloween Day or just the season?
October 31st, 2021.
That's a good way of remembering when you joined, I guess.
That was a good day. We did a lot of events that day. It's like a pretty peak first day, honestly.
Yeah, it's all downhill from there.
We were doing HHN stuff. We were probably doing a scare zone that day. I have a feeling we were probably also doing trick-or-treating that night.
I think we did, yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty peak day to be on the server.
What year was that again?
2021.
2021. Oh yeah, no, we definitely did. That's like the first trick-or-treating, I
Yeah,
think.
that may have even been like Oogie Boogie Bash the first year. Soupy, go ahead.
So I think I joined the server around fall 2021, and I became a CGR like May.
Okay, nice. Egg Roll, go ahead.
So I've been playing on the server since probably 9 years now, and I became a GR 13 days ago.
Are you
Very
the
nice.
largest gap up here between joining and becoming a GR?
I think so.
9
then
years ago,
Andy, go ahead.
man.
Yeah, I played when I was a kid, so.
Andy, go ahead.
I first joined the server April 2023, and then I became GR October 2023.
Nice. Lord Thomas asked, what is everyone's favorite or funniest moment on the server? We won't do everyone, but like if you have a standout one, go ahead and say it.
When all the Imagineers got bored at the panel earlier today and started flicking their switches, and now all the GRs are doing it over here.
But we're not okay. But hold on, let's be fair. Those of us that are over here aren't true GRs, though. We're all cross-trained out.
Hey, wait,
other than
I'm a true
Aspen-
GR.
Ashton, we
And
discussed this earlier.
AJ.
I think my
Okay,
funniest
actual
moment.
answers.
Oh, sorry. My funniest moment was when Silly Symphony Swings flew away the other day. That was funny. That was a very fun moment with the guests where it all just took a tour. It wanted to go see Emotional Whirlwind for a minute.
See, my favorite is Emotional Whirlwind trying to go see SSS I think 2 months ago. Me, Ken, and Mia, who they're not with us today. We got on it and it sounded like they died. No, it decided to take a flight and got a little bit past the Ferris wheel.
I think mine is one I think a lot of people think is very funny. I know there are guests in here thought it was funny too. When we debuted Believe in Holiday Magic, that 9 o'clock showing of it, when it lagged the server and crashed the server, but when it came back, you had the Santa Claus that flies across the moon fly across the moon at like Mach speed and then crash the server.
when we casually just crashed the server, running Believe in Holiday Magic the first time. I think King significantly toned down those pinwheels.
Oh,
after
he did.
That.
He did. But yeah, over 100 something guests on at one time in one spot, and then mock Santa, and that will always be remembered as mock Santa Claus.
I think one of my funniest moments on the server was with Accident Prone Man. We were working on Emerald Pines. Those that have been here for a long time may know about this. I'm sorry if you don't know about this. At the same time, Accident and myself destroyed all of Dreamscapes.
Oof.
Or Emerald Pines.
Should I
Noticing.
completely out Accident here?
Yeah.
Oh, he knows. That was great.
It's about
No,
time
I'm
that
gonna.
comes out.
I was gonna say about the time where he had his phone on in his pocket and accidentally banned a GR from the server, but through his pocket.
I remember that day too. Oh my gosh.
My
The
favorite
investigative work I did for that was insane.
I have two favorite memories. One was during a CoasterCon where they forgot to remove us from having access to the stage, and so during the award show, a bunch of us just rushed the stage like they're one of the commercial breaks, and
they were so not happy.
and the other one was during the 2020 MCParks Expo. I was helping out during a meet and greet, and a bunch of cast members were dressed up as girls, having a little mini parade alongside the meet and greet.
I remember that. That was so funny.
I remember there was another time when the holiday crew, we were setting up the decorations for Christmas. It was one of the times we did it where it was that night. It was a carried over from, I think it was Halloween night into November 1st. So during HEA, we were already starting on Main Street. You guys had no idea. The guests had no clue that this was happening behind them. The GRs went and did a meet and greet of the Sanderson sisters on the stage of the castle. And so the characters were out on stage. They were having a good old time. People were taking all the pictures. And then it hit midnight. And once midnight hit, the server automatically updated. So the castle behind them turned into Christmas. So you had the Sanderson sisters on the stage with it snowing in a Christmas castle and playing Christmas carols behind them. So people have pictures with their meet and greets with the Sanderson sisters while it's snowing with Christmas carols playing.
Does anyone remember when there was a meet and greet with the Fab Five in front of the castle? And it was right before a show, and Goofy did not make it inside of the castle in time and had to watch the whole Happily Ever After show. That was great. Poor Goofy. Goofy had to sit out there with everyone all around him watching the show.
That is the most goofy thing.
Yeah, he didn't make it into the castle in time.
The door slammed in his face.
Yeah, literally, he had to run off the stage.
Oh,
that poor guy.
Poor Goofy.
One of my funniest moments was when I first started as a GR, I was a full-time student, which means I had to have sleep and I couldn't spend all my time on MCParks, I had to do homework. Our lead, Tim, found out that a certain person, aka me, had not been doing their homework, and he had to kick me off the server multiple times
Bad
because I would simply not do it.
Bad Brooke.
I'm
But
gonna
I
carry
did end
over
up doing
onto
it
that.
all, so I
Carry over
passed.
onto that as a warning for the guests that aren't here. If I'm online and I find out you're talking in chat that you're either not passing a class because you're not doing your homework or not sleeping, I will temp ban you for 8 hours.
I actually
Straight
got
up.
above a pass, so be proud of
School
me.
comes first.
School comes first.
Same thing
does.
goes with same thing goes with the GRs here first. Like I know y'all have a rank, but real life comes first.
I've done it before.
Don't worry, I did my homework before
Absolutely.
coming here today.
We've all done it.
I temp banned myself once for 8 hours.
Tyler
think-
asks, "What is the hardest part of being GR?" If anybody wants to take that.
I would say personally, hardest part about being a GR is learning to multitask. Being able to watch chat, help in chat, play games, all of that at the same time, run group rides. Especially when we start ending up with trolls online and you're having to kind of shift your focus more towards the chat heavy side and trying to do multiple things at once.
I think it's finding the line. Where's the
Yeah.
line? Because like every rule is not meant to be interpreted to the letter, right? Like they're there to keep you safe, but also every single situation has context to it, right? And so at what point does it go from this is okay to this is crossing the line? And that takes a long time to figure out. And a lot of people still we struggle with it sometimes. Where is the line where something goes from being okay to not okay?
Yeah, and piggybacking off of what Josh said too, there is a fine line, and there's things that are we don't go by the word of the rule sometimes. It all depends on context and what's going on. And another thing that I think a lot of guests don't understand too is that not all of us see situations the same. So it does cause a lot of confusion sometimes. So I do want to let guests know that, hey, we all don't think the same. So some of us might think you're breaking a rule a lot worse than others. So that's one of the things that people should take into consideration. We're all different. We all think differently. And I think that's a good thing too at the same time, but it helps us work together and try to come up with different resolutions and working as a team.
Yeah, I mean, people will message me all the time, be like, am I allowed to do this? And a lot of times my response is sort of like, it depends on who is online at the time. Like, you know, what context are you doing this in? And who is online, you know, enforcing the rules? Because everyone does it like slightly different. Even though like it's impossible to keep it super like consistent across the board when you have all of these like 20 people on stage plus dozens more who aren't here. Like it's yeah, it's difficult.
Absolutely. The next question we had is, how many of you are cross-trained at MCParks, and what are you working on from Matt?
This whole table.
Yeah.
Pretty much this whole table.
Hey, you can't forget about me.
Well, okay, there are.
Yeah.
Let's see who's
You're
up there
not
right
at
now.
this table, Brian.
Honda, Rachel, and Brian are up on the main table that are cross-trained into different departments. And then this entire table in the back with us, which is Josh, me, Zach, Broken, and Kayla, are all cross-trained into different departments.
I don't know if I would consider myself cross-trained. I'm the one that
You're everywhere.
decide. I made the rules for which cross-training exists, essentially.
To answer your question for me, we've already had a full panel on what I've been working on.
Oh yeah, Galaxy's Edge panel. Go check that out on YouTube later this week.
Good.
I'm a cross-trained Imagineer and a little bit of tech. I mostly do like armor stand detailing and a little bit of armor stand animations with that, which is what I use the tech for. No real
I'm-
active projects that I'm doing though.
I'm cross-trained in Parks Experience PR branding. I take pretty pictures on the server, and I'm hoping to go into videos soon and make some cool videos for the server.
To be more exact, I am trained in technician. Yeah, I'm Imagineer, technician, and GR.
I'm cross-trained as a technician and branding, Parks Experience, making videos, mostly the videos that you'll have seen that I make are the when our executives go AFK on the server video.
Those are good ones.
Fantastic.
I am cross-trained for tech, and then I also do a little bit of pixel art. Haven't done it recently, but the biggest thing I did there was Epcot posters way back when we did those in 2020. I also do GR stuff, so.
Nice. I think that's everyone, right? Yeah.
I don't have the role yet, but I have started getting cross-trained as Parks Experience audio. And also I sound a little bit different because I am now in my car.
Nice. Next question is from Owen, which is, does everyone remember their first time joining the server?
Yes.
Yes.
I do.
Kind
of.
Yes.
If anyone
Oh,
wants, if anybody has a standout story and wants to elaborate beyond just yes, feel free to. Just like how you felt, what you enjoyed about it, what stood out to you.
Honestly, when I joined, it was a little bit overwhelming. A lot of people when I joined. I think I joined during a time where there were like 200 people online, 300 people online.
It's a good
So it was just straight chaos. But over time, came out of my shell, started talking in chat. I didn't talk in chat for a while. Started doing group rides, having fun, and just meeting new people.
I actually joined off of a 2-year-old tweet that I found. So power of Twitter, guys.
Which one? I want to know if it was a Darren tweet or a me tweet.
I actually think it was from Darren's Twitter specifically.
Boo.
Oh, like my personal Twitter?
Yeah, like your personal Twitter.
Oh, do you remember what it was or no?
I don't. It was 2020. I know that because I joined 2022. It was a 2-year-old tweet from 2020.
Interesting.
But what was crazy is like how immediately everyone was welcoming to me. And
How many welcome homes did you get in chat?
No, not very many. Actually, I joined late at night, so there wasn't a whole lot of people on. But honestly, like Mythic Nate Dogg was one of the first people to kind of take me under his wing and like show me around. So that was like really cool to have someone so early on showing me around.
And for those wondering how I found out about the server, someone was actually breaking the rules in another server advertising MCParks.
It works, guys. It works.
Downside is we got Brian.
Did get me. I'm here.
True.
I joined after, for those of you who don't know, Achievement Hunter, the Rooster Teeth affiliate, came and did a 2-part video on MCParks. I joined after the first video, and the wave of people that came with that video was astonishing. So joining a server, I think I joined, it was like almost 200 people like Brian was, and the amount of welcome homes in chat was just insane and overwhelming.
That video was insane for
It
those
was
of us
insane.
Well, like for those of us who were on the server for before that for like a long time, like to see a YouTube channel of that caliber posting about our stuff was very surreal. And like I don't think you quite get it unless you were here before that too.
I mean, I saw a little bit of it because like it died down a little bit after that first video because it took a bit of time for that second video to release. But once that second video released, it was right back up to where the top is. And as Simpson said, Jack still does love the server and he does come on here. You will occasionally see the Jack AH account online.
See, I joined because of a much larger YouTube channel by the name of the Dr. Meow Mix kept posting videos about the server he was starting.
It's a cool guy.
Cool guy, I think.
Yeah.
I remember I remember I was actually at work, and two of my friends who actually logged on to the server during this panel texted me. And they're like, "We found this awesome server. You need to hurry up, get home so we can try it." Because at the time, or actually, a couple years before, when Disney had shut down due to COVID, we had attempted to build Magic Kingdom in Bedrock, which is not simple because Bedrock doesn't give you a lot to work with. And so they had found MCParks, and it was exactly what we wish we could have been good enough to build. I remember I came online, I rode Splash Mountain, and then like right as we were getting off of Splash Mountain, Happily Ever After started. And I was so blown away by Happily Ever After that pretty much right then and there, I bought myself Club 33, my two friends AP. I bought some random guests DVC, and then a little later, Panda was actually helping a guest around the parks, and I thought that was really awesome. And it was because of Panda helping out a guest that got me to apply for guest relations.
I joined back in I actually double checked. I actually joined sometime around 2015 in using a VPN because back in the day I actually used to work on a rival server, and back in the day kind of relations were tense between us, and we were kind of considering rivals. And then during the Storybook 6, I came in. I kind of joined the become a GR thing, not expecting me to actually work here, but turns out I did, and I've been here ever since, and I've been enjoying my time here.
I hope so.
I think
It's either that or I'm actually a hidden plant that no one knows about until now.
Somehow I doubt that now.
I wish. Go ahead, Zach.
Ouch.
So I joined obviously years and years ago. Ended up being because I got banned off that rival server broken. But I found it was really small when I first joined MCParks. I don't even know that Wishes was really a show that even happened.
What year was this?
I don't remember the year, Josh. It's been so
Okay.
long. I've played Minecraft for too many years at this point.
You're telling me.
But I just remember it was a small group of people on, and just the passion of everyone. Like even then, you first join, everyone's saying welcome home. It was just a very nice, warm, welcoming community that I really loved that I was able to join.
Nice. Anybody else have any fun story of when they first joined?
I do.
Me as well.
So for me, joining on Halloween, my first interaction with anyone was trick or treating. And
no.
Oh boy.
I
Oh
can
boy.
remember
Who did you run
walking
into?
past everyone's house, getting candy, then somehow finding my way to Darren and Josh's house.
Oh no.
Oh
where
no.
I saw multiple giant Canadian flags. And just everyone throwing candy, flying around, just having a grand old time.
That
And
tracks.
Was
I
this the year
still
that had
have
dwarf?
the Canadian flag that I have from that day.
Handing them out, I think, wasn't I? I don't know if you
Yes,
remember.
instead of
I'm
candy,
pretty sure I was
handed out
handing them out. Yeah, instead
Canadian
of candy
flags.
canes, I was giving out Canadian flags. Yeah, no, I remember this. I don't remember you specifically being there because I handed out like hundreds of them, but like, I remember doing that.
We got in trouble for that. I know we got in trouble for that. Darren
Did
wasn't happy
we?
with
I
the
didn't.
after.
I don't think I did.
It got a bit overboard.
I don't remember this at all.
The spinning Canadian flags.
Oh, the spinning one. That was King's weirdness. That wasn't me. I'm not talented enough to make that happen.
Spotlights, the spinning Canadian flags. It got out of hand pretty quickly. It was funny though.
It was.
Nice. Any other fun stories?
I remember when I
So,
was a little kid. Oh, sorry, you can go. I'm so sorry.
oh, you can go. You can go. You can go.
Okay. I remember when I was a little kid, in like 2016, I want to say is when I very first joined, and the first ride I rode on brand was Pirates of the Caribbean. I live in around the Walt Disney World area, so it's kind of like my home park, and I went there growing up, and like going there on my computer at my house was just like mind blowing to me as a kid, and I stayed there for years, probably like up until 2018 before that 2019 reset. And I spent a majority of my childhood here, and I just remember all those memorable moments of the first times for all the rides, and it was just so magical.
Nice. Anybody else, or are we moving on?
Yeah. So
Moving on. No
when
one. Go ahead. You were.
oh sorry. So when I first joined the server, I found the videos on the server by a YouTuber named Rob Plays That Game. I think he's called something different at like Midway to Main Street. And within like the first week of getting on the server, he was online, and I remember watching Wishes with him, and he signed my autograph book. So that was like a really cool memory that I have from when I started.
That's really nice. Rob's a great guy. I got to hang out with him in December. Super nice. I'm glad that he matched his online persona. And it's
That's
cool that you
awesome.
got to join because of him. I've known Rob for 12-ish years.
No, you were in a video with him when unnamed
Way back
other
when.
server.
Yeah. Alrighty. Do we have somebody said, what's the youngest age you could become GR? Anybody over the age of 13 or older. So 19 is definitely not too young. We'll be doing an entire application-based panel tomorrow where we'll be talking about like tips and tricks to get hired and how to be successful in your application. So any final questions? Feel free to drop them in the chat.
Oh, where are my old items?
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
That's Brooke. That's a dangerous question.
Everyone's favorite item. Well, I was handing out Canadian flags at Halloween that one time, so you know it's probably that one.
Your warp staff says otherwise.
This is my
Look, I need to
favorite.
fix that.
Yeah, this is my favorite item.
Oh boy.
Alrighty.
My favorite.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say my favorite item is currently the newly redone hot dog model.
Yeah, new hot dogs. Woo!
Pretty good. The new hot dog's pretty great.
The spicy
Got
man.
them from Caleb's Corner in the Expo Hall.
They look amazing. Like, I want to eat it.
I think we should. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
No, go ahead.
I think Darren's
I was gonna say,
pivoting
I
the
think
question, so
Yeah.
we should do a little thumbs up to the new the Pride wand from the recent.
oh yeah, no, that
event.
thing's cool.
Yes.
It's so cute.
I don't
Where
have
you
mine
go-
on me,
where
but
you
it's so
proceed to go
cool.
off.
The question I wanted to ask, this was the one that Ryan asked in the Imagineer panel, but we'll go down the line, and I want to know what skill have you learned on MCParks that has been able to apply most to your real life world, or helped you get a job, or do better in school, or just have some sort of positive improvement on your life? Andy, can we start with you?
Just gaining more patience. I'm a pretty patient person as it is, but just having patience, gaining I don't know, just patience. That's the biggest takeaway.
That's a good one. Very, very important. Egg roll, you're up.
Yeah, definitely the patience one, and I also think just being able to better work with other people and seeing like other people's perspectives on things.
Nice, that's great. Who we got next? Soupy.
I think maybe working as a team.
Yeah, absolutely.
and I guess dedication and I guess communication. I guess.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Nate?
I would say overall communication, but for me personally, it's gotten me to break out of my shell with my anxiety, and open up to more people.
That's a good one.
Yeah, absolutely. Sacred, go ahead.
I think
Oh,
for
wait.
me, it's.
Did I skip over Nate?
No, we just did Nate.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I've been up all day.
Oh, good. I think for me, it's mostly been the level of multitasking that we have to do. It's kind of helped me just be able to improve the overall level of multitasking on stuff that I might do just around the house in real life.
Nice. That's a very helpful skill to have and hold on to. Devin, go ahead.
I would definitely say my social skills. I'm a very anxious person. I'm very introverted, and I went from not speaking to anybody to suddenly I'm here doing a panel, and I have a whole team that I call my friends, and this whole server that I would consider my friends. Like, I feel like being a GR really took that elevatedness where it helps you connect with people and have those social skills that some people might not have on their own.
Okay, time for the group hug.
That's awesome. No, that's a good one.
MCParks Hype House Part 2.
Panda, what about you?
For me, I'm just going to say the teamwork, just because this is such a diverse team, as everybody has such different objectives and opinions.
We'll never know what else they have.
Oh my god, when did Ryan get here?
About
Ryan!
20 seconds ago. Sorry, I was
Ryan,
eating
jump
dinner. I was eating dinner.
Alrighty, Brian, what about you?
You know, honestly, as
No.
as a federal officer dealing with thousands and thousands of people a day, just patience and working with people that don't know what they're doing, no common sense, and just being patient with them and trying to explain stuff to them. Doing this every day on MCParks, just talking to guests and making sure they know what's going on and how to do things. Basically transferred over to my everyday life in my job.
Nice. Honda, how about yourself?
I truly feel the most valuable skill I've learned here at MCParks is how to properly troll Darren through donations, because it's really great when you're helping people in need and you get to laugh at Darren at the same time.
That last donation war was pretty entertaining.
Maybe there will be more in the future. I got something up my sleeve for soon. So
what?
Ryan, we talked about it at the cooking thing.
Just not during September.
I'm trying to remember. I don't remember.
The time before this today
Rachel,
that
go ahead.
Ryan almost burnt a house down.
We're donating to Ryan's new house.
Is
No,
it
he's
my
trying to
turn?
burn his house down.
Is that what? I guess
Yes,
it's my
yes.
turn. Okay, sorry.
Right, all right, that one.
I just
So-
messaged Ryan what it was.
I kind of touched on this earlier in the Imagineering panel, so I'm going to give something else. Earlier I had said patience, but I'm going to also say, like, I've kind of learned how to be a friend. I had a hard time building friendships before MCParks, and just being around so many people, even online all the time, I've kind of learned how to actually have friendships.
Nice. What about you, Ewoks?
I think Ewok is gone.
Oh,
It's just her head.
Zach,
Who made the?
I called it.
Who made the?
Zach did.
I did.
The nameplate. Okay, Brooke, go ahead.
Okay. I definitely say professionalism. It got me through college, work, my current job, and especially since I do customer service, it helps me get through so many situations. Like, the reason why your Big Mac has no cheese is because you said plain no cheese.
Okay.
That
That poor
was
Big Mac.
oddly specific, but thank you.
I feel like something specific happened to bring that one on. Is there anything you want to talk about, Brooke?
You won't believe
Every
it.
day.
Alrighty, Kira, go ahead.
For me, I would say the most thing that helped me IRL in my job was people skills, communicating in a team, and just in general, yeah, helping each other out, because I founded the organization that organizes each year the second largest pride in Switzerland. So it's a massive job, and MCParks helped me really there, bringing people together. Yeah.
Nice. Josh, what about you?
Something different from this morning.
Yeah.
So
Any guest relation specific things help you out in real life?
I mean, it did. Like when I first joined 10 years ago, I wasn't one to talk much on Mumble at the time, and here we are, 10 years later. I'm much more, 11 years later, much more confident, able to speak both in real life and on here a lot more freely. So yeah, that's probably a big one for me.
Nice. Alrighty, NASA, go ahead.
I'm gonna try to come up with something different. First off, shout out Phoenix for actually taking notes during this.
Yeah, that's next level dedication.
Dedication. That's actually awesome.
That's also beautiful handwriting. It's way better than mine.
So for mine, honestly, you'd have to say it's helped me make a lot more friends. I mean, the whole pandemic thing stopped really being able to go out and make friends. Also, getting out of high school, you kind of drift apart from people. But I can happily say through this, I've met a lot of great friends. I've met a lot of people going down to Florida during the Give Kids the World thing at the Hype House. That was chaos and a lot of fun. Got my best man my movie best man out of this.
Yes, you did.
So yeah, it's been a lot of fun, a lot of good memories, and a lot more to come. And it's helped with my job because it makes it easier I can talk with people, interact more. I know what to expect of people.
Nice. What about you, Ashton?
All right, what was the question? I am so sorry.
What
listening skills was not one of the things.
No, hang on. I just got back in my car.
All
right.
The question was, what real life skills have you been able to get from your time on MCParks?
Probably. What's the word? Like, I guess like public relations and like community service skills. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
So like just being able to interact with chat and everything, it really like it can help you, like especially with me, like I have like severe social anxiety, and MCParks has really helped me. Huh?
I said I'm noticing a trend. You're like the third person who said this helped you get over like anxiety and stuff. So that's actually really cool.
Like MCParks has really helped me like step out of my own comfort zone and everything.
Nice, that's awesome. I hope you were in your car because you were driving to pick up whatever cheeseburger Brooke was talking about from McDonald's.
The one without cheese.
Remember, you said no cheese, so don't be surprised.
No, I was dropping something off at my uncle's house.
Nice. Alrighty.
A cheeseburger. He was.
All right. I'm probably gonna save my big answer for tomorrow. I'd probably say just it really has helped to be able to open up and be able to talk to people. I know a lot of us have been saying that, but it's one thing that, especially me, all my life I've always had struggles being able to be open and talk to people, and connecting to this community is just, it's a wonderful thing.
Nice. Broken, how about yourself?
One skill that I've learned is how to lie on an application in order to get a job, which is what I did
didn't
here.
even apply.
Hold on.
Back up. Hold on. Back up.
But
this is contradictory information.
But anyways, one things I've learned in the past, but I've been applying here is how to be resourceful. Like
lying in applications.
I was gonna say
like committing fraud.
No, That's where I'm going. So I'm going somewhere with this.
I hope so.
Well, hopefully not to jail. But anyways, so
Definitely going
There's
somewhere.
only two federal officers in here. It's fine.
All right. So basically, what I've actually learned is to be resourceful. During meet and greets, you know, we have like people who do the queue and people who do the photos. Well, for me, for taking the photo, I used a tool called ShareX, and basically what that does is that all I have to do is press a button, and it will not only take the photo, it will upload it to the site that we use and make a message that I can just I can do /mail to a guest that tells them, hey, this is your character with your photo on this date, and here's a link. And of course another way that I've been resourceful is using MindMater to do incredible things like one of the things in the briefing room that Darren covered up. That was all rendered in MindMater without having to do any outside tools after the fact.
So Broken learned how to send sketchy links to guests. Got it.
Yeah, Broken learned criminal activities through MCParks. Great.
Alrighty, Kayla, what's your big takeaway from being on the guest relations team?
I feel like my communication skills have improved a lot. I'm adding on to this, but like I did have like really bad anxiety and like wasn't really great at talking to people. But then like being in a community with a bunch of people who have a really good interest for theme parks has helped with that.
Nice. And what about you, AJ?
I learned how to type faster.
That's good. We'll have our team type test later
I can.
tonight. And post
Oh
scores.
no!
No,
No! I'm good.
There are
actually
some
learned definitely.
Mandatory, of course.
There are some GRs on this team that can type within stupid fast seconds.
Oh, I can type stupidly fast. It may not be legible, but I can type it.
You're not. No. The fact that we still let you do text for shows is still questionable.
Yeah, whoever set that up is not smart.
Shout out to Honda for typing faster. Darren, can I add something really quick?
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna piggyback off of some of the stuff.
Just gonna roast me?
I can. No, I'm kidding. No, but all seriousness, MCParks in general, even if you're not on a cast member team, is a great way to meet people. I could tell you right now, me personally, I've met a few people on this stage in person, in real life. Honda, Rachel, NASA over there. NASA said he found the best man. I'm honored to be his best man. So things like that. You get to meet people in real life. I met Darren. I met Ryan. A bunch of different cast members that aren't on the team anymore or are still on the team, just not here today. Just thinking about it, it's made me who I am today, and as a person, better, happier every day, and not having to worry about stress. This is a place where I could come have fun and just talk to my friends.
I think the amount of jokes and the amount of laughs we've had on this stage in just the past hour and change shows how tight of a group this is.
And yeah, even if we don't agree, I know a lot of us here, some of us don't agree, some of us don't like each other, but we always get along at the end of the day. And we work together, get things done, and we're a team here. And we're a tight-knit team.
Yeah, absolutely. That's really well said. It looks like there's no more questions. So does anybody have any final things they want to add in before we wrap up?
Go team.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to all the guests and the cast members. Both you are all amazing, and the community that we have here is something that just blows my mind every day that I hang out on the server. You are all amazing, especially the guests. You bring so much joy into my life, and I hope that you all feel that in your lives as well.
I would love to echo that because, like Devin just mentioned, the guests are really why we're here with guest relations. We love seeing guests having a great time. And just when you all are having a great time, that just makes us feel like we're doing our job really well. So we really appreciate that.
I guess to piggyback up on that, like sometimes MCParks to me feels like a second family, I guess, like great community.
Nice. Those are all really great. Anybody else, or are we good to close up?
Panda's old.
Nope.
Panda is.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong, but dang.
Don is older
He's not. Dawn is the oldest cast member.
and wiser.
We're talking about people on this. Oh wow.
Wow, I feel the love. I love y'all. You're great.
We love
Love
you,
you, Panda.
Panda.
Don't
Yeah, I
listen
just
to
want to say I
them.
love all of you.
And
Hey,
I'll
I
ride
just
at
gave you a
least one
shout
ride
out.
at Disneyland with you.
Hey Andy, your camera is
Hey, yo,
on.
let's go. Come over to Disneyland. We'll ride.
September.
All
I
right,
think we're
everybody.
good.
Thank you for
What a way
joining
to end
us over the past hour and 15 minutes. We hope
16.
you guys. All right, chill out. We hope you guys had fun and you got to learn a little bit of what it's like to be on our guest relations team. And we'll see you guys soon.